obviously this weekend, Francis Ngannou is making his MMA debut at PFL. I just want to get your thoughts on that. And
what do I care?
For sure. Thank you.
Yep. Glad I can answer your question.
Es un tipo duro, es un buen campeón, es de los pocos ahora mismo que yo diría que de verdad merece el lugar donde tiene, es un buen campeón y por eso es que me gustaría compartir el octógono con él, no es como Belal. Por favor.
I guess he thought he was tougher or blah, 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 and he wanted to start trash talking about me, calling me a fake champion. I'm like, you got a tough test in front of you. Like, you're going against Max Holloway and you're looking past him, and he's going to slap you around. Like, if you want to talk to me in person and you want to get slapped around, we can get slapped around. So it's like, for myself, it's fun to talk trash to these guys. But for Ilya, it's fun because he thinks he's good at trash talking, but he's not. Even with his last post, he like literally copy and pasted a whole meme that Shavkat shared last time. And it was like, bro, at least be original with what you come up with. You have the fake Conor McGregor tattoos. You have the fake Kobe Covington trash talk. And now you're stealing other trash talk memes. This is like stupid.
I'm not sure if you saw Oscar's fight, but he knocked his opponent down 4 times.
So yes, I did see it. I actually, after I talked to you guys that day, I moved my schedule around that morning so that I could watch it, and then they moved the fight, so it screwed my whole thing up. I won't tell you how I watched it, but I watched it.
What's up, everyone? So I'm coming on to let everybody know, keep everybody in the loop and keep everyone updated because it matters. A month ago, I was offered a fight with Kobe Covington. It took me all of 20 seconds to respond to the email saying, yes, I'm in. A month later, we've still got no response from Kobe. He's avoiding me like the plague. And there's one reason, and one reason only this fight isn't happening, and his name's Kobe Covington.
You'll see.
Get the f*** out. Oh no. I don't know a lot about soccer. I already just saw it. I don't know soccer. I already just saw it. Me too. I feel like
Other side. Yep. So you'll see if it's gold, it should be a 1 of 1. So that looks like a 1 of 1 to me.
It's gold. Oh my God.
There's only everything is
get the Hey, listen to me. You know me. This isn't fucking rigged at all. We just have this box. I wasn't gonna open the fucking box. I brought up the soccer thing. Is it that Neymar guy? Oh my God! No way! No way! Legit, right? I know who this guy is. How much is this card worth?
I'm gonna guess off rip, probably 10-ish. Yeah.
This card's worth $10,000.
And I'm telling you, they were the most brutal fights I've ever seen. I said, they may be right. It might be too dangerous.
Yeah.
But they were unbelievable fights. And I stayed right till the end. I thought I'd go in for 15 minutes and watch and just pay my respects. Good luck. Have a good time. Place sold out in 2 seconds. And I ended up doing, numerous with them. I did like 5 or 6 of them. And then they got it going. And then it became just amazing. And then they got, the ESPN deal, which I assume was a great deal. That was a great deal. And but the job he does, but at the beginning I guess they had a hard time getting an arena. Nobody would take it because of the danger factor, and it has to be dangerous. But interestingly, they've never lost anybody in terms of death, and yet in boxing you have quite a bit of it. And I asked Dana, why is that? I guess it's a little bit different in that sense. It's not all to the head, but they've never lost anybody. Nobody died in the UFC. Which is shocking because when you look at some of it, right? When you look at it,
way more violent.
You'd say they have to, like, one a night should, probably will no longer be with us, right? But it's pretty good. But they they make it as safe as they can make it. But it is really something. It's great to watch. And we do the walk-on sometimes, where we walk into the arena together, and it's crazy. Those places go crazy.
The place does erupt.
Yeah,
it does. It does go absolutely wild.
Probably your favorite question. Conor McGregor and Dan Hooker have made a fight all on their own. What do you think of that fight, and is that something you're even interested in?
Yeah, obviously, that would be a great fight. I like that fight. I did not announce a fight.
Have you talked to either of them about it since they announced
No.
it?
I want to go back and get 2 more fights. When I retired, I told you I was getting my hair done and getting on steroids. For number 50, been sitting on my mind for a while. So I've been over Transcend the last 2 years, taking TRT, a bunch of peptides. Now we got a protocol for all you people like, oh, what if you get on it, you can't ever come off? Well, I now have to come off and piss clean. Fight in a few months, so watch this.
Cowboy Cerrone said he's coming out of retirement.
I hate it.
He wants 2 more fights.
I hate it.
Is that
Love him, hate that. He retired. It's just what for what? What's left to prove? If you want to make money, let's figure something else out. And I hate it.
and I wanted to ask about
when guys retire, they retire for a reason. They don't just retire because they retire because they know it's over. It is. So I think that not just this sport, but any professional sport is hard to walk away from. Not just the money. That's obviously a very hard part of it, but the feeling of walking out of that tunnel, the feeling of getting in the cage, and the place is packed and everybody. Look at every time we're at a show. When you show Cowboy Cerrone on the screen, the place goes nuts. He's beloved. He's beloved because the guy goes to war, and he's been in wars for years, and it's time to not go to war anymore, man. It's just there's nothing left to prove for him.
it's safe to say he won't be fighting in the UFC?
I'd rather work something else out with him, figure out another way. If it's about money, then he can do something else. Because he ain't going to fight for the rest of his life, and he's always going to need to make money. So let's figure that out now instead of 3 years from now.
Yeah, obviously Ariel Helwani is one of the biggest haters in the world, right? He's not. He knows what he's doing when he tries to bring these questions to fighters, and he tries to get you to hate on him. And he's been wanting to get people to make excuses for why Leon lost his fight. Even Leon's missing, right? He hasn't gone on the show, but he's looking for that. So you're gonna ask the guy that won by knockout on that card, like a moron, hey, the time change was a difference for him. So that would mean it was a time change was a difference for Razor Blades too. Maybe that affected Razor Blades. Aspinall was from there. Aspinall won by knockout, you moron. Paddy Pimblett won by knockout, you moron. And what's his face? Leon Edwards, he hired the sleeping coach from NASCAR. But Ariel is just a pure hater. He's been hating on me this is my career. He's another one of the guys that for sure had tears in his eyes when he saw me carry that belt. He had tears in his eyes when he saw Leon Edwards lose that fight. I didn't have to go through get the belt by coming on his stupid podcast and bowing down to him and hoping that he would say my name for a title shot. I went the hard way. I went the long way. I got it myself. I didn't need nobody's hand. I didn't need I didn't put your hand out for nothing. I got it myself. So for him to keep hating like that just shows the type of person he is. He's a clown. So respect to Aspinall. Aspinall's the man, and he said it the way it was.
Bingo.
I dominated him. It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. It wasn't just. I went in there. I went into his home country. I dominated him. We both fought at the same time. We both fought at the same 5 a.m. time zone, and it was hard for me. It was hard for everybody on the card. Winners are gonna win. Losers are gonna lose. Cry.
Ariel responded to Belal saying, "I only hear one dude throwing a lot of insults and hating. I've never done that," even though Belal always claims otherwise. Same old, same old. The interview in question, yesterday's with Aspinall, was my first with guests since a week before the Manchester card. So the notion that I've been asking everyone to hate on Belal is factually incorrect. I literally haven't talked to anyone for 3 months. I've also not asked to speak to Leon since the fight. I've only had 2 shows. As predicted, I said one critical thing. I think Leon was off that night due to the time difference. Not every human is the same, while also giving Belal props before and after the fight, and again, it's all this insulting. I said repeatedly he was getting screwed by not getting the title shot earlier. Same old story. In short, it's good to be back. Peace and love.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ariel Helwani is one of the biggest haters in the world, right? He's not, but Ariel is just a pure hater. He's been hating on me this is my career.
It's normal. It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal. You have nothing. It's normal.